Greetings, everyone! It is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here to get comfortable and get ready for more Hillsfar in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hello, Uchel. How goes it? I go well, thank you. And we have the Varlin command activated already. Greetings, Ada. Greetings, Alien Chameleon. Greetings, HK Traden! It begins. That it does. That it does. There are a number of things that I have planned for today, most important of which being inviting Bella once more to Hillsfar, but this time to stay. For today will be the third time we've invited Bella to the campsite, and with it being the third time, she's gonna, when we ask her to move in, actually say yes. Once again, had to stop for a second to not give my FF14 greeting instead of a more universally understandable greeting. That's fair enough. I probably wouldn't get the FF14 one because I've never played the game. Never played it. I hope you're all well. And I hope we have lots of people today to come see some Animal Crossing adorableness. And this is when nobody else turns up. And then it is a sad time. I look forward to seeing Bella move in. She's lovely. That she is. I'm okay. Throat's a little sore, but otherwise I'm good. We may very well have somebody else want to move out, though, today. That could happen. I do warn you, this is a thing that could occur. So brace yourself for that. It might happen. The only thing I know is that it's probably not going to be Gaston asking, because Gaston is the latest villager to move in, and so has a kind of protection from moving out. When Bella moves in, it'll then be Bella. Brace yourself on the sofa arms. It might be a traumatic experience. I still don't think Alien Chameleon has forgiven me for Cranston. I still don't think Alien Chameleon's forgiven me for that. There was much sadness when Cranston asked to move out. Greetings, Ogre Mines. How goes it? I hope you're well. Hopefully not Chief yet. We haven't had him too long. It could be Chief. I do warn you, it could be Chief. Don't worry about it, though. Chief will surely find a happy home, and eventually we will get Cranston's music, so it'll play on the music player in the plaza, and anywhere else we decide to put a music player. We'll slowly have lots of music on the island. We haven't
Mayhem! Yippee!
And that is Necromancer there, subscribing with a Tier 2 subscription. 5 months, 5-month streak. Ahoy! Greetings, Necromancer. How goes it? I hope you are well. I hope you're all well. And all the people that are lurking and aren't saying hi, greetings to all of you as well. I don't mind if you don't say anything. Just being here watching is more than enough for me. Hello, Thrithland. And I'm glad you are well. Glad you're well. It's a little quiet right now, but hopefully more people will show up. I do like having lots of people to share in the awesome adorableness. I've started at the same time, and it's the same day, so, I just have to shrug vaguely. I'm sure they'll turn up. Is when the viewer count is lying and there are 10 times as many people here. I'd be exceptionally happy if that was the case. I'm okay. Throat's a little sore, but otherwise I'm good. It's not going to stop me from streaming, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to just relaxing and saying hi to all the people in Hillsfar. I did, as I said on the Tuesday stream, load up Hillsfar very briefly yesterday, just to say hi to Sable. And that's all I did. I ran over to the Able Sister shop, I said hi to Sable, and then I closed the game. Did nothing else, grabbed nothing, talked to no one. That's all I did. This is just because there's something that you can do concerning Sable that is only unlocked by talking to her on consecutive days. How many days in the row Kiko streamed? It's been almost 2 weeks now. Yes, because of that special Sunday birthday stream. Yes, indeed, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's not been bad. The Sunday stream did make my voice Kiko. I don't understand the question there, thy sovereign. I'm just doing what I do. We'll have an unlucky 13 days in a row before a break. Indeed, well, there would have been a break had... This would have been the last day had I have had that holiday planned that actually well, the holiday that I had planned actually happening, but it's not. So, there we go. There we go. What can one do? You just deal with things as best you can. Couple of minutes and we'll be starting. We'll be loading up and we'll be seeing what's going on. I bet this is when people will say, I didn't realize you were going to stream. When I have a weekly schedule. A weekly schedule that is very stubbornly stuck to by me. Very stubbornly stuck to. It's Mouse. I need a Kiko stream now. Not a good day. Well, I'm glad that you're here. And it's Demon Dragon. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna get some coffee. Sounds like a plan. Don't get me any because I don't like the stuff. But feel free to get your own. Kiko streams on Twitch? I know! Kiko streams on Twitch? Surprised me. I mean, when I realized, I was stunned. I went over to Kiko and went, Kiko! What are you doing? I'm streaming. When did you start doing this? Nearly a year ago. A year? Where have I been during this? Streaming? Oh. Indeed. I mostly watch your old Let's Plays, mostly turn-based tactics. XCOM was always neat. Well, we're doing XCOM Enemy Within now on Wednesdays in the streams. Your mom's currently driving you up the wall. I'm sorry to hear that, but if she gets you on the ceiling, that's quite a trick. And I do hope things get better in general, HK Trading. And Mouse and everyone. I hope you're all having a decent day, and if you're not, I hope it gets better soon. And speaking of things getting better soon, we press this button to load the game. And then we see who's walking around. Just started for you? Well, then I hope it continues to be well. I mean, what better way to start than watching me play Animal Crossing New Horizons, eh? You could probably think of 2 bajillion other things, but there we go. Nearly there. It's that waiting. The waiting for 1 minute too. God, it feels like only yesterday that I was setting up the island. Feels like only yesterday. And yet it wasn't. It was so many weeks ago. And there we go. Let's go. What happened to Sega Mega Drive games? All edited. Well, so long, thy sovereign. And if you're asking what happened to Mega Drive game streams, they're still a possibility. I'm just doing other things right now. It's always an option, Camavax, but right now I've got plenty of things. And I wouldn't want to stream a game like Eye of the Beholder. I'd want to Let's Play it. Definitely a game that serves being Let's Played more than being streamed. Hey, it's Shari! Hello! She's going to do some exercise! Exercise! Leaves here on the island today. Greetings, there's Guardian. So we can get some flowers if we want them. I'm not sure that we do right now, but we could get some flowers. And there's the information if you want your name in the XCOM name pool. I hope you're all well. Talk to Klaus. He may have wisdom for us. You know Klaus isn't here anymore, Mouse. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Hillsfar, it's 2 PM on Thursday, September the 24th, 2020. There really isn't any news to speak of today, but... Oh! A sock I've been looking for forever turned up behind my washing machine. It's one of my favourites. Oh dear. I guess that doesn't really qualify as news, does it? It does to us, Isabel. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. We will. Yay. Little smile. Point returned due to the lack of Klaus. Yeah, I can't talk to Klaus if there is no Klaus. I'm sorry. Well, first things first. We get... Oh! Being here for 20 days! Yay! Nook Miles! No, the other one was just in a drawer. Label. You were very helpful the other day. Here are 2 tailor tickets as a thank you. You can exchange them for items 3,000 bells or less at a tailor shop. Enjoy! Oh, thank you. That's nice of you. Now we will throw this away. We have the floating biotope planter and a thing from Luna. Also, while I'm thinking about it, we'll throw this away. And I'll do that in my own time. Maybe. Possibly. And there's Chief, just walking. I think I know what Chief's up to. I think Chief is off to go and... Yep. Chief's gonna do some sweeping. Chief is gonna do some sweeping. Right, we need to deposit the floating biotope planter. Also, really like how this room's coming on. Really like how this room's coming on. Right, we got some fruit. We also have some of those cupcakes. Let's go! And this is when we can't hand out the cupcakes anymore, and I get sad. Alright, let's grab this. And hit this rock. Gotta start our routine of grabbing some things. It's the first thing I always do when I load it up. Can't hand out cupcakes, you best... No, if we can't hand out the cupcakes, we'll save them. We'll save them, because they act just like fruit, and there's no point in doing anything with them if they are just like fruit. Also, look who's in! Shall we say hi? It's everyone's favourite little frog! You're sick! No! No! Do we have medicine? I should have brought some with me! I didn't anticipate that he'd be ill! He trained too hard! That he did! Medicine? Right. This is our medicine! I know we can buy them at the shop, but we gotta give him our medicine! No! We're coming, Cousteau! Nino, Nino, Nino! Medicine! I've got to give him a nice mug of medicine. No, look at how ill he is! Look at how sad he is! Cousteau, no! We'll help you! My head hurts and I've got chills like I just ran a marathon in a blizzard. What's happening to me? I've got medicine. Are you sure? Well, you're a true bud. I can totally count on you. That you can. Here you go. Ooh, that's a big help. Ooh, yeah, I'm raring to go now. Thanks to you, I feel much better now. You're a true hero. Oh yeah, this is for you. It's a humble sweater, just to say thanks. Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming by today. You're a big help and a true bud, Sandstar. Oh. You're lovely. He's gonna stay indoors all day. And he's now going to change out of his I'm ill clothes, which are actually his night clothes. So we now go back in, and we can give him a proper gift. That was close. Mental note. Carry medicine with me wherever I go. There we go. He's happy now. I guess my house really is comfy, wee-wee. Really? What is it? Now, let's give you some cherries. The cherry sounds delicious right about now. Thanks. I'll eat these later. Oh, you're lovely. Feel quite bad about what's going to happen later, but there we go. No, Cousteau does not know. Cousteau does not know. Let's open this. It's from Sterling. Ooh, Swallowcrafter Sterling, a sandy beach flooring. Not gonna say no. Now let's go and find other people. Oh, Betta's amiibo card just fell onto the floor. That's not a good place for it. It's fine. I recovered it. It was only the floor after all. We still have the island like this. It's not going to stay like this forever. I'm not doing a lot of decoration for it until I really get to that 3-star rating, which, to be fair, we may never get to. We're only joking. We are going to get there eventually. Hey, Shari. How goes it? Oh, she's watering the flowers. That's nice of you. I think you're not the only person that's fishing. I think Sucker is also fishing, if you look back there. This isn't Searching Maiden, the floor is the void. No, no, no. It's fine. It's not. We can easily reach things. Now, let's just grab all this. And grab this stick. Very important stick. I've hit this one? Yeah. Oh no! Well, there goes my axe. Well, better go back and make another one of them. Doing good, aren't we? We barely made any headway and already broken axe. Right, we want to use this, use this. We have lots of stone. Oh, if there's an item in the hot items that's made of stone, we're going to be making a lot of money. And here comes Ollie with 12 people. Oh, thank you so very much, Ollie. Welcome. You missed Cousteau being sick. It's okay. We treated him and now he is well. How goes it? Finally, I get to catch a Kiko stream. Is this similar to Stardew Valley? Yes and no. It has some similarities and yet not. Also, that's a cool sweater. We're totally wearing it. In fact, we're totally wearing it, and we're going into here and changing our clothes a little bit. Stardew Valley has combat. This has no combat whatsoever. And here's Cirrus. Greetings, how goes it? Let's wear these. Actually, you know what? I really like this appearance. It's cool. Yeah. That's more catching them or getting stung. You don't actually have at thee with the wasps. If you try and have at thee with the wasps, you just lose. There's combat against cuteness, that's true. But we always lose against that as well. You never win against the wasps. Or the cuteness. Oh, he's actually just looking at the flowers. You can't punch the wasps. That does not work out how you want it to. Oh. Oh, didn't get very much there at all. Darn it. And no, you can't punch them out either. You can only talk to them. Well, I talk. Ooh. Come back, you! I saw you. Wait, wait. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. No! That's money flying away there. Ooh, weeds. That's money flying away. Ha-ha! Got you. Dragonfly caught. Money get. Hello. Sup, cheeky? Where you headed? To you. This island's got a ton of foods I've never heard of. I'm trying to come up with meals for as many as I can. Oh, cheeky. Someone's feeling chatty. Getting flowers to be as bright as a rainbow is a ton of work, but seeing both like this makes it all worth it. Oh. Hello, Zucker. How you doing? He's just looking at the... Oh, he's just looking at those plants. Gotta take a picture of this. Let's just see if we can get a good angle. That'll do. Actually, this will probably do better. Hmm? No. It's probably the best angle we've got. That'll do. He's thinking about something. No, he's just... Oh, look at him. Just having a look at the flowers. Also, I see another weed there we need to take care of. Hang on. Let's say hi to Zucker. Hello. Hey there. How you doing? Those far is the perfect size. Too big to see across, but too small for a sea monster to attack. He's not reading, he's looking at a... Oh, now he's just watching the butterfly. Oh! Oh, he's looking at the butterfly. Look at him follow the butterfly. Oh. He's going, ooh, nature! Look at it, it's nature! He's going, ooh. And thus the butterfly distracted the Zucker, who went off on an adventure to check out butterflies. Oh, now he's looking at this one. You can get both of them at once. Like that. Yeah! Zoomies! You're doing the zoomies, Annalisa! Look at her go! She's zooming! We can talk to Chief, but right now I need to take a picture of the zoomies. This is very important. Zoomy picture must happen. Oh wait, you're gonna take a see if we can get a zoomy picture. Yay! Yay! Oh, makes me happy. How's your day going, Gumdrop? This is for you. You want to give me something? Of course I do. Have a cherry. Oh, this is great. It's a cherry. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. Now we're gonna speak to Chief. I'm tired of just watching how busy you are, Hurum. Every day I take a stroll around here, so I know this island's better than most. Oh, hey kiddo, what's in your mind? Let's chat. Finally, the bug-off starts next Saturday. I feel like we're waiting forever, Sunstar. You said this last Tuesday as well. But fair warning, if you jump in the fray, I'm pulling out my lucky bug hunting net. It never fails me. Can't let a whippersnapper like you catch all the critters. Oh, Chief. Maybe, if we're really lucky, I can get all of them. If you stay there, Chief, and Zucker stays there. Just need to... Oh, you're moving. That'll do. That'll do. No, Pashmina too. Now there are two people doing zoomies. Well, we're doomed. We're gonna be here all day. I'm sorry. This is just gonna be where we are all day. Just watching Annalisa and Pashmina do zoomies. It's just, you know, our fate. Just zoomies. Oh wait, that was not a good picture. Airplane mode, activate! I need a picture of both of them zooming. Oh! Pashmina stopped. Oh. Chief is like, what are you guys doing? Well, I'm just gonna try sweep here. You know, you're all getting it. And Pashmina's just watching Annalise just go, don't care if you're here! Zoom! Leaf being here makes the zoomies quite difficult. Now I just need you up there. There we go! Perfect. Let's say hi to Pashmina. What is up, Senstar? Here's a gift. Oh, what is it, kiddies? It's fruit! There's something tastier than a cherry. Oh wow, there's something tastier than a cherry. Thanks, I had Chief voice there. Thanks. I can eat these for days. They're scary good, kiddies. Chief will, just like any other villager, at times, will just run around and do zoomies as well. Just because Chief is cranky doesn't mean to say Chief won't do zoomies. It will happen. One day it'll happen. We won't see it because, probably not HK Traden, because, you know, they're probably inadvertently kicking dust away while they're running around doing zoomies, so it's all good. It's all good. There's a rock here. Hey, there's Gaston. No, I forgot Pashmina's voice there. Not Pashmina. I was, making the mistake. Oh, Gaston. Seeing you here, it's like a tiny bit of Avataris is here on the island. I mean, you're not staying for long, but it's like a tiny bit of Avataris is here on the island. Oh. Gaston's on vacation. I just had to get away, Monshu. So much tangy and flurry and everything. Oh, you're gonna sit. Are you gonna sit? Yeah! Well, I do there's a lot on the other island too. But just, you know, just sit. Nope, they haven't gone stale. Food never goes stale on this island, ever. No, don't you mind me, I'm just guy-gazing. Hey, you lively Sunstar. Me, I'm just giving the old bones a rest. Then he goes in your house and sees the Flurry Shrine and goes, Yep, I can understand. I mean, it is Flurry after all. Makes sense. There's the cone. We have more people we need to go and see. We need to find puddles. We need to find Jitters as well. Where's Puddles? There she is. She's just up there having a walk. We'll go and say hi. Now, well, there's actually a ramp. We can just go up the ramp. Running to here to see money on a tree. We're gone. No, there's no secret history. And money. We want that money. We also want to get rid of this stump too. There we go. How much money we got? Not bad. Nope. And we got some wood. Sunstar, over here! Sunstar, I heard all about what you're up to. How you're gonna make Hillsmith so famous that KK will come here on tour. If that actually happens. Oh my gosh! That would be so cool! So wild! So amazing! You know what? I'm gonna help you chase this crazy dream. What can we do? I've got it! What if you make a powerful spot somewhere on the island? Just a big powerful center of good vibes. This is the fabbest of fab ideas, don't you think so? Money does grow on trees, only when you plant it in special spots, Necromancer. Thank you very much for the bits. I've got to have something to help you out with a project like that. What about something like this? What's the item? That garden faucet gives off strong vibes. I bet if you put that somewhere on the island, good energy will flow, KK will show up, and life will be perfect. Oh. What is it, Splish? Do you want this? You're giving me a thing? That I am. Have some fruit. A cherry? Yum. I'm gonna eat this so fast it's gonna be rude. Thanks a bunch. Hey, I've got a garden faucet on Avataris. It's the highlight of the right-hand side of the island. Everyone loves the garden faucet. Good picture. I don't know if she's going to be here when KK Slider shows up. It could be a no on that. KK Slider would have to turn up, or she'd have to, or KK Slider would have to turn up next week. Because she's not staying beyond next week. And there's a box sofa. Ooh. We'll leave you to it. What if Puddles encounters a real, honest-to-goodness puddle? I mean, ooh! Here's another one! Must have just left this one somewhere, because we've got two! More money! Not gonna say no! Oh, this is from the Extra Sunday stream where I planted another one. That's why. That's why. That makes sense. Anything up here? Nope. Yeah, you could have an island of just money trees. I mean, you wouldn't be able to get wood from any of those trees, but you could do it. You could certainly do it. I don't know what you're talking about, Kessar. I don't know what you're talking about there. No. No, I'm not, Alias. It's going to be a normal weekend for me now. Maybe there'll be a few little extra things going on, but it's going to be relatively ordinary. Let's have one last look. It's probably on the lower level, the fossil I'm looking for. Yep, probably on the lower level. Alright. Let's put this garden faucet somewhere. I know where I could put it. And we're heading in that direction. We haven't seen Boris today. Wonder where Boris is. Boris is in his home. Shall we go say hi to Boris, everyone? It will be what it'll be. Hopefully it'll be good. Hey! Boris is crafting again.
Once I start something, I've got to keep on going till it's done. Guess I'm getting more stubborn with age.
What are you doing?
What? This thing? I'm making some iron armor.
Okay, we have an iron helmet and then iron armor immediately afterwards.
It's tough, but I've got ages of patience. Reckon you need that to be into DIY, Snort. Want to try making the iron armor I came up with? Here, I can run you through the basics. Ain't nothing to it.
Yes, please.
Okay then, I wrote some instructions down here. Follow them to the letter, and everything should work out. Shouldn't be too tough to make, Snort. I bet it's a cinch for you, Sandstar. Hey there, what do you need? Say, I sure do like the timeless look of your humble sweater. Instead of overthinking things, you keep it simple. Nice, Snort.
Oh. So long. No, he's not a villain. Any cranky can make the iron armor. Like Gaston could have given us iron armor. I think Gaston has in the past. Oh, and there goes the amoeba again. Gaston has given me the armor at some point. Let's see if we can find the final fossils, as we have 3. Also, shells. We need those too. We might very well need those for crafting whatever Bella wants us to craft. Ah, this is where we want to have to force it. Right here. Trust me, it's a good place for a faucet. Oh, it's made of wood. Right there. I didn't know there was one made of wood. And we'll be checking out the Able Sisters later as well. Seeing what cool things we can buy. Ooh, that's a big fish. We should probably fish that up. I mean, it could be a sea bass. And we know we need sea basses. Yep. Yep, it's a sea bass. No one's going to give him the recipe for upside down egg stew. I know, because I have the companion guidebook, which tells me all the recipes, and that's not one of them. It's not one of them. It's not going to be a thing. You know who I haven't seen yet? Jitters. I don't know where Jitters is. I'm going to have to go try and find him. Also, there goes the shovel. There goes the shovel. Ah, well. Let us... Pun's here. We never do anything punny. I know! Let's have a look. After I've dumped some stuff into our house, in the store, there may be something we can get there. Also, Jitters may very well be there. It isn't Jitters. Here. I mean, that's a pretty conclusive answer. He isn't here. Also, we're not going to be able to hand the cupcakes over to Gaston and Chief right now because they aren't friendly enough with us yet. Or are they hadn't moved in by that point. You finally got your town hall? Great to hear. Let's put this in storage. This in storage, that 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 in storage, and this. We'll be learning the recipe, don't worry. You know, I'm going to put this in storage too. I have a plan for that. Let's learn the recipe. Yay! Onwards we go. We will pop into the store and see if that's where Jitters is. If Jitters isn't there, well, we'll find him. I'm sure we will. Meow. Ah, having a get-together, are we? More zoomies. Alright, where are you? Not here. Ooh. That's a nice thing. Unfortunately, it's an expensive thing. Oh, that's expensive. I don't think we can afford that. 140,000, I've got to save money. Oh, it looks cool though. Oh well. Sell the fish, sell this, sell that. 5,000. And buy this. A fortune telling set. 1,000 bells. Good deal. 140,000 is a lot considering we don't have much more than that. Also, ooh, okay. We're just about to earn a little bit more money. We're gonna do a wonderful thing in a moment. We're gonna buy a, recipe. Nope, can't steal things. Can't steal things in this game. It's not a thing that can happen, random savior. Humble sweater. Wait, is that exactly the same as the one I'm wearing? No! It's not. You know what? I'll wear this one. We get 50 Nook Miles. Gonna see what's available to buy. Guard and Faucet. And a high tea, a 40. We'll buy this. And wait, what was the record? I didn't check what the record was. We don't have that one. Now, we are going to go to redeem Nook Miles, and we are going to get a recipe for a... Well, congratulations, dear friend. A straw fence. 1,000 miles? Great deal. You may think, but you're probably never going to use that. Why are you spending 1,000 Nook Miles on this? Well, there's a reason for that. And that is that one of our Nook Mile things for today is to redeem Nook Miles. We're getting 5 times 200. We just made all those Nook Miles back. Nice. It's like we got a free recipe. Yay! But we're not done in here. One more thing we need to do. Invite a camper. We do wish to invite someone, and you know who it's going to be. That's Bella's amiibo. Would you like to invite her to the campsite? Would we? Of course. Hey, it's Bella. What's with the call? Need me for something? Huh? Coming to the campsite? Oh my gosh, yes! I've totes been waiting to go again. Eeks! Yay! Time to have her here in the campsite as if by magic. Now they're exercising. Okay. And they're waving again, although Zucker just completely blanked Chief there. Here we go! Hello! Here I am! Thanks so much for inviting me, Eeks! No problem. A shell bed made on this island. What do you think that would look like? Shell bed. I'll make one for you. You'll make one for me? Oh my gosh, wow and boom! Here you go then. The recipe for a shell bed. That may be a problem. Sorry to rush you, but can you bring it in today? I'm going home tomorrow, and Mr. Megahazi there with 500 bits. I couldn't resist your dog. I heard you like Puddles, so I gave Puddles her own puddle and placed her in a puddle so Puddles can paddle in that puddle with her paddle. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you. Right, this is a problem, potentially. I don't know if we have the shells for this. What do we need? Giant clams. We have 3. We have 3 giant clams. We need 2 more. Oh dear. That might be a problem. That's Bella. I mean, we may find more shells. I'm hoping that we find enough shells that we can... Giant clams. I know that... I have some giant clams? You have to look around, see if we can find some more. We may have to go to a Nook Island to find clams. Yeah, we might have to Dodo Island to go find clams, because this is urgent. We have to get clams. But we'll have one look around our island just in case there are any I've missed. There might be a few I've missed. I don't think so, but there might be. That's not a clam. The alternative, Cirrus, is that she may not move in today. Which would be terrible. Like, that is something that could very much happen. Because, yeah, there are no more clams here. That's troubling. Alright, off we go. We're on an adventure, everyone. An adventure for clams. And it's an urgent one. Right. This can go in here. This can go in here. This can go in here. We'll hold on to all of these shells. Oh yes, also, that can go in there too. We need to make a fishing rod. I had a feeling it would happen at some point. We'd end up with a recipe where we'd have difficulty making it. But I've got faith that we can do it. It's a nice recipe, to be fair. It's a very nice recipe. Remember when I said we had to invite Bella and who knows what else might happen? The answer is, the game is telling you not to replace puddles. Nope, that's gonna happen, Deckeye. There's nothing that can be done about it. Nothing that can be done. I'll just start hoarding shells just in case this happens again. Let's go. Bella isn't replacing puddles right now. Cousteau is going to replace puddles. The game can say what it likes. Yep, the game can say what it likes. We're replacing puddles at some point. That's true. It's gonna happen. Let's get a ticket. You know what? Let's get 2. Just in case. No puddles with Cousteau. Bella is replacing Cousteau, and then Cousteau will replace puddles. I don't get the reference there, Mouse. Right, this goes over here. Yeah, Cousteau's house is being renovated and moved. That's exactly what's going on. Cool. While we're there, we might as well get some things. Kind of, yes, but that's not actually what's happening. Campfire potted ivy. Potted ivy? Ooh! Clay and clumps of weed. We could do something with that at some point, but right now, we have places we need to go. Indeed, Cousteau will have his home instead of the starter home, and I mean the very starter home. Like, the 2 basic homes remain very basic. We want to fly. We want to go to a Nookmal Island. Tools are ready, time for takeoff. We could even find an item here on this island. Dodo 1, this is Dodo Tau. Wilbur, you copy? We got a walker who needs wings. Over.
Roger, ready when you are.
Alright, have a good flight, friend. And when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? Let's go flying! Yeah! Flaps madly at the screen. What we got? Now, Mouse. Wasn't the dodo's fault, it was our fault. Well, not us, but humanity. Right, what do we have? It's a sand dollar. It's a sand dollar. This is going well so far. So far, we haven't found any giant clams. Ooh! There's another one of you. Okay. There's one of you on the island. We're gonna have to get you. That means we'll have two of them. We'd almost have enough for a, figurine. Oh. Oh, darn it. And very sparse. Well, this island gave us a grand total of nothing. Literally. They went, hey, you want stuff, right? Yeah. Can I have stuff? Nope. You can have wasps, how about that? Don't really want wasps, game. But I'll take them. Fine, if you don't want to give me that, that's great. I'll just have to go immediately to another island and try and find some things there. I mean, there's not much point grabbing all of the fruit. We're not going to be doing anything with the fruit. We want that, though. We want that. Yeah, there are. Not sure why you did all the caps, but there we go. Let's see if we can get this bug. Oh! You're getting stuck. Oh! Haha! Stuck on the corner of the map. Gotcha. I wouldn't know, yeah, they burn the map, so, they don't know how many there are. They go somewhere, they burn the map. And you never return. Nothing here. Nothing there. More here, but that. Nope. Yes! It's a formal paper! Another one. I'm pretty sure we've already got one of those, but oh well. We'll quickly be gone from here. We need to go to another island, see if we can find what we need. We really need to find what we need. Because ideally I want to have Bella moving in on the stream and not out of the stream. I mean, I could make it happen out of the stream, but I'd much rather it happen here. And there's just this rock. There is the chance that when we come back, some shells may have spawned. I wonder if we have any in our, no, we probably don't. We probably don't have any in our, oh, hello. Any in our storage. We can have a look. Yum. And we'll just leave. And we'll have to go find another one, because we need those shells. Clay will actually be quite useful, considering the fact that we have a recipe that uses clay. That is the hot item. Let's go to another one. Let's go. We want to fly. And we're all ready to go. So let's go. Let's get us airborne once more. Also, nice little model on my desk there. Hey, if we find 30 giant clams, that would be fantastic. Infeasible, but fantastic. Iron. Clay, shells, and iron. We have plenty of clay and iron. We just need to find the shells. Alright, what we got here? Is that another super fast zoomy one? No, it's just a normal zoomy one. It's a cowrie. That's not what we want. What about you? Another cowrie. Okay, that's not great. Don't think we're having any luck. No, no. It's not the kind of clam we want. We want the clams that wash up on shore. Of which we have precisely none. So this was a waste of time. Or there are none here. Oh well. I mean, we get some of this, but no clams. I will get Kikoskia in to help if need be. Need is great. And I do have another island, and I do have clams there. I know I do, because I was saving up for a shell fountain. Just in case something like this happened there. There we go. Now, let's just do this. How would I help? The Guardian has stolen all the clams! You can't mail me tickets because, we're not on the friends list. Unless you have any clams. 2 islands in and we found no clams. It's really not worth that much. It's really not worth that much at all. It's just an item that they want crafting. Oh, so long, mouse. We're not done yet. We are going to get this made. Of that I can assure you. Let us quickly... Ooh, is that rock there? Huh. The thing is, though, if I wasn't just playing for 2 hours, I would have all day to get some clams. And every hour, more things spawn on the beach. Every hour. So you will get them eventually. It's just something that will happen. You will get what you need. It's just an incentive for you to hold on to things, you know, to keep things on hand just in case. This isn't something that you need to do for a villager that appears naturally in a campsite. They will not ask you to craft something for them. But such is the way of things here. Let's get out of here. We need to go home. Yup. Let's go. Back home we go. We're gonna have one look around the beach just to see if there's anything different now. Probably not, but you never know. Then, if things are terrible, we're gonna call for some assistance. Because I don't think anything else has appeared here. Yeah, but there's no guarantee it's actually gonna show up, that's the thing. Ooh, there's a new one. A sand dollar. Well, that's, not what we want. Oh, game. Game's like, hey, I heard you want these giant clams. That I do. Would you like a sand dollar? No. Not really. Sand dollar's a big nay. We still haven't found Jitters. Jitters is somewhere. No, it's, that's not what it does, PGW. It's literally random chance. It's, one of those lovely bits of, like, bias where you will remember when you don't have an item and you needed it and you didn't find it. But you will not remember when you needed an item and you had loads of them. Also, I don't have the shovel for this. Cousteau can't give you clams. It's a natural item. They don't give it to you. No, it's definitely how it is, PGW. It's definitely how it is. That's your brain playing tricks on you. Don't let your brain play tricks on you like that. It's not how it works. Right. We've searched. There's not much more we can do, but rely on some assistance. And I'm glad we have this as an option. Time for the Kiko signal. We have 2 people. Also, curiously, if you have online play but you get your friends, we don't actually have the thing to invite friends. I might have to set that up at some point. I know we have some. I know I have someone avatar us. I would like to fling the gates open for anyone. We're opening the gates. It's not something I want to do all the time, but this is a situation where I've just been caught off guard. And we definitely don't have any in our house, do we? Because if we do, I'd much rather use them. Let's have a look. I know we don't have any. Let's see. Yeah, we've got none. Whereas I have 2. I have exactly the right amount. That's fortunate. That is really fortunate. Also, while I'm thinking about it, there's something else that I forgot to hand over on my birthday. Something very important. So you just wait there. Where are they? What emotes do we have? Nope. She's just standing there going, hmm. Yeah, Sunstar's birthday was on Sunday. That's why we had the special Sunday stream. And We just aren't having much luck with getting this item, but I forgot to hand something over at the time. We're gonna sort this, though. He's just standing there going, how do I sort this? I need a little chair here for when we're waiting for someone to turn up, just a log bench, just so we can sit down and wait. That'd be quite cool. Looking for islands we can visit? Well, what do you know, me? There's an island right here. Let's go. Me to the rescue. Not that I wanted to come to the rescue. I was literally saving up giant clams for just this kind of situation, specifically a shell fountain, which needs giant clams as well, and I had 2. And that's exactly the right amount that we need. Hans a feeling someone is about to airdrop clams onto his face. I mean, that would be cool if that were the case, but it's not. Here he comes! Literally to save the day. Imagine if we hadn't have invited Bella over. Take a deep breath and clam down. I am now very much clammed. As in calm, but with clam. Get it? It's a pun! So-called avatar. Yep. Oh. Hello? Who's the most? Yay! We got things. 500. And there he is! Yay! And he's off. What'd he give us? There are some clams. And bamboo shoots, because we don't have any bamboo on the island yet. Avatar, at this very moment, Britannia is clam deprived. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There we go. Didn't want to have to bail myself out there, but clams, I feel like, is a fine thing to just, you know, hand myself 2 of when I need them. I have a Switch for streaming and the Switch Lite, which I got first, which is mine. Just for playing games. Right, now we can craft. Quite a few. But I mainly play this right now. Let's go to craftable. Shell bed. Stone, clay, giant clam. There we go. Done. It has been made. It's a very nice bed. It's a very nice bed. Also, let's dump some stuff off. Like this that I didn't even mean to make. That was a complete accident. We'll dump off this as well. And this now that we don't need it. This too. This as well. We can sell that. Sell all that. Keep the shell bed. Sell all of them. Yep, you may read about it on, Alright, we want to close quickly this down. One moment, I'm just closing down the other switch. Yeah, it's the final thing we need to make for Bella that we're doing here. The shell bed. This isn't the first time, by the way, that I've tried to move someone in via an amiibo and they've asked for a shell item and I've had difficulty. Oh, this is not the first time, and my is it not going to be the last. Okay. Done this. Let's just do what we need to do. We'll make the shovel to replace the one that broke later. Right now, everything's alright. Boris? Alright, we'll go talk to Boris first. By the way, it's 3 now. Hey, Boris. I believe Alien Cabalion really likes Boris. Wouldn't be surprised if she makes an emote for Boris.
Shooting the breeze with you in my home ain't half bad, Snort. Don't be looking for any dust now, because you're liable to find it. Hey there, what do you need? Boris is cool. So what do you think it smells like in here? Flowers? Yeah, I guess it does. Hey, how's it going? Alright, now that we're in private, we can talk about anything we want. So, what's up?
Oh, you. You're silly. Now, let us do what we've struggled to do since we realized we... You know what's going to happen now? We're going to explore the coast of the island, and it's going to have clams. And I'm just going to have a look now. Any clams? Okay, actually no clams at all. Alright. Also, do you want to see a cool thing? Hey Kikoskia, I got a question for you. Is Anka in the new Animal Crossing? Yep, certainly is. We look up there. Vapor trail from the plane that came over here. That's cool. Sometimes your villagers will actually watch the vapor trail. We'll just examine it. We've got what we need. It's time for Bella. Hello. Oh my gosh, wait, did you make the shell that I asked for, Eeks? That I did. And here it is. I've got so many Hillsville souvenirs now. The folks here are amazing. I'm so lucky. I can't believe someone made me something so chess-mazing. Here, I want you to have this. Some retro shades. Oh man, we're going to be so cool. It is mondo lame that I have to leave this island. But this is such a nice prezi. Oh. Just gotta have you move over. We're gonna have a conversation now. It's an important one. First, we need to look cool while we do so. Yeah! The air here in Hills Farm meshes really well with me. For real, this is great air, Eeks. When it comes to being outdoors, I usually go glamping, because red camping isn't glam enough. If my camp isn't glam, then I usually revamp my, glam. Sorry, I lost the rhyme there, Eeks. Cat McAlone is so laid back, I can do whatever, whenever, you know, Eeks. We need that dialogue. We need that dialogue. She's not yet doing it. Bella? I'm sure we've done this 3 times now. Come on. You should be wanting to move in. Or at the very least, no, nothing's gone wrong. She's just not saying it yet. There's a lot of dialogue that just cycles round. She's just not saying it. I'm going to leave and come back in. Because she should want to move in. We've made 3 things for her. Yeah, they can just keep asking all kinds of random stuff. I'm going to take off the glasses. I doubt that's anything to do with it. But we've done it 3 times. We did it Tuesday. We did it Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Hello. You should want to come here and move. She hasn't even said that she wants to move. That is unusual. What is going on here? Because we're going through the dialogue in cycles. We've done it 3 times. She should want to move. There are 10 houses. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. The airport gates are open. That's what it is. I left the airport gates open. Jitters! Hey, Berserk, you good? I'm good. Don't mind me, I'm just keeping the peace on Hillsfar. I try to do a few patrol jogs every day. Derp indeed. Need something, Berserk? I want to give you a gift. Also, that face. That face. What? For me, Berserk? That's gotta be it that I've left the gates open. A cherry sounds delicious right about now. Thanks. I'll eat this later. Thank you. Right, let's go. Close the gates. Because there are certain things that alter when the gates are open, like all the NPCs in the shops will be stationary. But you can't actually steal villagers from a campsite. It's not something that can happen. It's just something to do with how data's shared, as Ada would say. If I close the gates and then go talk to Bella, she will probably... It's also so that you can't do... no changes to the island if the lobby's open, so you can't... Like, you also can't get Pascal if the gates are open. Like, Pascal will not appear. You can't have that happen. If I go and talk to her now... I'd love to move to your island, but your gates are open. 0 out of 10 island. That's pretty much it. Right, if we go to her now, she will want to move in. At least that's the hope. Also... Yeah, the bed didn't go down either. You're very right. It's down now? Look at that thing. It's huge. It's massive. It's like, yeah. Right. Let's get that dialogue. Hopefully it'll actually work. I never thought I'd take a vacation and be given such fab souvenirs. Actually, who would think that? Anywho, Hillsfar is the best. I want to have friends as super nice as everyone here is. There we go. Stay with us. For realsies? Live on this island? Yeah, I could jive with that. I mean, any island with you on it is for sure to be fun. Oh. I'll go ask resident services if there's somewhere for me to live. Eeks!
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
Yay, minor panic over. Thank you, HK Trading, for the bits. It's the worst news. The legit worst. Toad's legit the worst news. Oh, she's crying. I talked to resident services, and they said even if I move here, there's no room for me to build my house. I need my house and stuff. I do dance practice in my house and other stuff too, like watch TV. Resident Services did say if there's someone who's thinking of moving away, I could have their spot. Do you know of anyone? I hope. Eeks? I do. I have to decide. Do I go, this island ain't big enough for the two of us? Or do I go, I'm famous? What do I say? Resident Services said these peeps are super nice, but it's always good to prepare. Eeks? Pick a resident to negotiate with. Folks, there is only one person that we're going to ask. And it's not Pashmina. It's not Annalisa. It's not Chief. It can't be Boris, because Boris is a permanent resident. It's not Zucker. It's not Gaston. It's not Shari. It's not Jitters. And it's not Puddles. Cousteau is going to have his brief holiday. He'll be back next week. But for now, he moves. So it's Cousteau, right? Eeks? He'll be back. In fact, on Saturday, we'll be starting the process to move Cousteau back in. He's just going away so that they can remodel and move his house to where Puddle's house is. But for now, we say a goodbye. It's not going to be a permanent goodbye, it's just more an au revoir. So it's Cousteau, right, Eeks? Yep. Okay, here we go. I'm off to ask. Wish me luck, Eeks. I asked Cousteau like you told me to, and he agreed. He said his island totes needs a famous musician, but he's too busy to do it himself. He's moving away, and I'll be moving here super soon. Anywho, I guess that means it's time for my favorite part, introductions. I'm Bella, and you're Sunstar, right? X7 Tech, I'd like you to type in !Hillsfar. HILLSFAR. That will answer your question. Well, I have a sense for these things, and my senses are saying this is going to be sensational. Coming alone is so laid back. Do whatever, whenever, you know, Eeks. Oh, you. You're lovely. So lovely. I need you to face me while we're doing that. See if I can get a good... Get a good angle here. I want to get a picture. Oh, you're not looking. It's okay. Birthday music. She's like, well, I'm moving now. Yeah, I can't remember the list. It's fine. Most people can't. Yay! Oh, you're great. However, I'm gonna have to do this, folks. I have to do it. Because it's gonna make us all sad, but it must be done. She's moving. She's moving onto the island at long last. After that minor panic. You need to buy a Switch? Well, there are plenty to choose from. He's in his house. Remember that his house was all full of stuff? Now it isn't. It's empty now. He's packed everything up already. It's all packed. Hey Sunstar, you can probably tell, but I'm moving out. I'm glad you stopped by though. Just wouldn't feel right if we didn't compare biceps one last time. I'll never forget you, or your amazing delts, wee wee. Oh. I can't wait to conquer a new island. I bet they've never even seen a 4-hour plank, wee wee. I think I'm going to join the circus. It'll be an awesome strongman. And if I spot you in the audience, I'll bring you on stage for a little weightlifting contest, wee wee. Oh. Everyone moves on. Sometimes it's to an airline, sometimes it's from a treadmill to the weight bench. Whoa, it sounded pretty smart just now, wee wee. Haha. I'm gonna miss you. Oh wait, hang on. I need the actual camera thing on, don't I? Yep, he's been pretty deep. Oh. So long for now. As a note, Cousteau is now in boxes and is thus available for other... Yeah, we'll miss him for like 3 days. In fact, you won't miss him for any days because next time we stream, he's going to be in the campsite and we get to see him. Yeah, Cousteau's going on a journey to be very buff, like no one ever was. I mean, you're not wrong. That's exactly what's going to happen. Meanwhile, there's going to be some dialogue from the other villagers about this. Hey, Berserk, working up a good sweat. I love the new incline. I've been running up and down it all day. My legs are marmalade, Berserk. Need something, Berserk? Hey, I heard your buddies with Kikoskia, Zert. Must be cool having a friend all the way out in Avataris. Well, let me know if you want to race from there to here. I'm trying to work on my backstroke. Oh, you. One more conversation. Yo, what's up, Zert? You know Cousteau's last day on Hillsfar is today, right? Said your goodbyes? Hacking a move is great strength training. I wonder if he'd let me carry the boxes to his new place. Probably would. No jitters cares. They all care. Also, the zoomies have stopped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Was it double sit? No, it's not double sit. Single sit, though. We need to sell some things. We're going to buy a shovel as well. Why not? We have the money. He's got to get hench. Nobody sits like Gaston. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Right, sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell, sell. 13,000. Good. And we'll buy a shovel. Why not? We'll get a colourful shovel. Because it's now upgraded, we can actually buy the equivalent of iron-made shovels and nets and things just for more money. We're not done, though. There's more that we must do. Mainly what I'm planning on doing, well, first thing I'm planning on doing is this. Oh, we're not going to be using flimsy stuff anymore. Well, we could make non-flimsy stuff, but now we can just buy non-flimsy stuff too. This thing is exactly the same durability as one we make. Well, that was silly of me. Darn it. Ah, well. No money there. That was instinctive. That was just me going, well, darn it. It's not a problem. Potted ivy. We can make money another way. And we will make money another way. Yeah, that's me right now. Just sad trombone noises. Let's get our Taylor tickets out. And we'll get out some clay. And some clumps of weeds. We're going to do some crafting. Quite a bit of crafting, actually. Gonna make some potted ivies. Until we run out of clay. Which means we're making 12. Actually, no, we're making a lot more than 12. No, we're making 12. Silly me. It's 5s. 5 and 5. Accidentally put the 1,000 bells back in the hole. Well, that at least gives you 3,000 in total. You know what I actually do on Avataris these days? I just take the 1,000 and then cover up the hole. Avataris, I kind of have more money than I'd ever know what to do with, so I don't worry about it. I really don't. There's no reason for me to. And one day it'll be exactly the same on Hillsfar. We'll just have more money than we... No, you can't. You can only craft one at a time, yeah? You can't queue up multiple. I like that. Because imagine, for instance, if you accidentally decided to craft 99 of something you didn't want to craft. Crafting only one means you can't do that without constantly making 99 individually. Also, I like our current look. Doesn't look very Sandstar-y, but Sandstar's slowly getting into the Hillsfar lifestyle. Slowly but surely. Maybe. I like it how it is. And there we go. We've made 12. Now let's see exactly... Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, put this away. Actually, no. Silly me. We already bought a shovel. Don't need to make a shovel. We should probably clear out our various other Nookmar challenges that we have. That seems like a good idea. But first, ooh, need to get a good picture of you. And Jitter says no. We do get the opportunity to go into Zucker's house in a moment. You really say no? Oh no, wait, hang on. Perfect. Let's go to Jitter's, not Jitter's, let's go into Zucker's house. It's a nice house. Look at that house. It's got a little shop. Hey, thanks for coming to visit me. Why don't you hang out for a while? This Saturday's the bug off, so my best friends are bugs. They're good talkers and tell funny jokes. Hey, what's new, Bloop? Oh. It's nice to just hang out and chat indoors like this sometimes, because when you're indoors, you always have the option to, like, flop down and take a nap. Do-do-do. I'm a napping. Do-do-do. I'm bored now. Oh. You. Look how lovely Zucker is. I'll leave you to it. You had to disappear earlier? No problem. I've got some bad news for you, Desdardian. Cousteau is in boxes right now. How should I feel about the fact that he's saying edible images of himself? I'll think about it. Now I've disappeared even more. Well, so long, Desdardian. He's selling candy floss. Right, let's sell these hot items. See what we get. Not that. Don't sell the Taylor's ticket. 26,000. Not bad. Now let's go and check out a place we haven't been to today. All villagers are vegetarian? Yep. Yep, all villagers are vegetarian in this game. You all eat fruits and vegetables. There's one place we haven't been to yet. And that's right here. To the Able Sisters. Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashion made lovingly by Claw. Oh. Hello. Just gonna say hi to your sister. Sorry, I kinda had to focus on this so I don't wreck it. Oh. Oh, hey, sorry about that. When Sailor's really focused, she gets a little, you know, prickly. Hey, Mapes, could you help this customer, please? Oh, she's not gonna speak to us. That's okay. I know you're busy. Let's see what's available in the shop today. See the fitting room? Go right ahead. Oh, those are some Taylor tickets you've got there. Lucky you! You would exchange them for one item in the store for 3,000 bells free of charge. Be sure to use them. What do we have here? We have Jester's hats. We have awesome hair. I mean, that's awesome hair, if I do say so myself. We also have some boots. Get some plain boots. We're not using our ticket for that. We'll get the hat, because of course. We'll get the workout jeans. We'll get the music vest. No! We will get the awesome groovy shirt. Actually, there we go. Thank you a bunch. I'll go ahead and ship your purchases directly to your storage at home for you. That awesome hair needs an owner. Don't worry, it's about to get one. We also need to buy this Raglan shirt. Yeah, bye-bye tickets. We're going to use them eventually. We'll get these pants here. We'll get that awesome hair. And we'll get some black shoes. No thanks. We're not done. There is a smug face. It was great. And we will buy that too, because that's an awesome shirt. And we're not done. We will also buy this shirt. And pink shoes. Marvelous. Oh no! I'm just not only thinking for myself, but also later for my villagers. Because eventually we're going to be gifting villagers clothing. And when we do, we'll want to have it. Right. Miles. Fish, fossil assessment, planting a tree. Well, we have a tree we can plant. And we have fossils that we can get assessed. Also, we should probably take these, because Cousteau's not going to be living here. So unfortunately, they are not going to fit the aesthetic for Bella. We'll keep these on hand for when Cousteau moves to his new home. Right, do we have... how much space do we have? Ooh, 22. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. We have hibiscus, saplings. That's what we want. Hello, Cav. How goes it? I hope you're well. We've managed to sort out all the things we wanted to sort out so far, after a little bit of a while where we thought we couldn't invite Bella. Turns out all we needed to do was close the gates. Let's put a... let's put one here. There are better instruments. Like a guitar. That there. No, not here. I want one actually. No. Game. I'd like one here. There we go. Plant. And... plant for now. There we go. 3 planted. And that's that one done. We need to catch some fish, which we'll do now. Good idea to catch some fish, make a bit more money. Maybe we'll find a cool... ooh, that's a nice fish. Also, that's a nice shell. Bella will probably like... Bella would, yeah, there's a certain guitar I might get her. Also a drum set. I feel like she might like a drum set. Hey, it's a salmon. Good fish to catch, worth a fair amount of money. Any more fish here? Hey, Chief. How's it going? I should probably update Nightbot. So I found out one of the character traits of villagers is cranky. Why would you want someone like that? I mean, well, one, having a variety of personality traits is very nice. Also, we just got the fish trashing thing there. 2, there are recipes that each villager personality uniquely has, and there is a reaction that is unique to each type of villager. Hang on. Wrong button. No! Missed it. Wouldn't have got it anyway. He was just chilling on that there. But there is a reaction that is unique to each village personality. So ultimately, at least for a sizable period of time, you need one of each personality. And variety is the spice of life. All villager types warm up to you. They're all friend. They all ultimately become your friend. Do never judge a book by its cover. Just because somebody's a little bit grouchy doesn't mean to say they're not nice. Like Chief. Chiefs are cranky. Is there anything wrong with Chief? I have a fair few. I don't have anywhere near all of them because there are nearly 400 of them. Some are friendlier than most to start with, but all of them are ultimately nice. They're all awesome. Who wants to hear about the not really, Monkey. I don't really want to hear about that right now. And even if I did hear about it, I probably wouldn't understand it. Oh! There is Sits. Where is that sound? There it is! Aha! What are you doing, Jitters? What are you doing?
I felt like coming out and soaking it in. Seemed as good a spot as any, Munchu.
Jitters is like, ooh, is this nature? Nature. There we go. Pop the balloon. We need one more fish. And you've gone back to looking at things. I love all the villages I have on this island. I really do. They're all lovely. They're all lovely. But, as some people have said, they're like, well, why can't you change your plan? Because I have the plan for the island, and ultimately, we hang on. And the plan has a mixture of everything. We have crankies, snooties, lazies, smugs, peppies, normals, sisterlies, and all the hobbies. Jitters has never before encountered nature. He has stayed all his life in the training halls and artificial turf pitches. I mean, I could see that. We have a talk to villagers one. This one's gonna be easy. Hey Jitters, how's it going? He's looking for things. He's going, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? There's a tree! You've also seen a tree. Difference is you're going to do something with that tree. And it's called... Bit. Bit. Hang on. I can get double sits here. Yay! Double sit!
Oh, don't you mind me, I'm just sky gazing.
I know it looks like I'm almost sitting down, but I'm actually clenching my abs. Oh, you're lovely. You're all lovely. Where's Aunt Lisa? Is Aunt Lisa in her house? Shari is... Look at Shari go! She's pumping that iron! She is really good at that. Well done. Oh, there's a flower here. How did I miss that flower? Gotta water that flower. Didn't I just see you over there, Cheeky? You don't have a twin, do you? Nope. Okay, so you got this garden, right? You decided to grow flowers in it, but what kind of flowers are they? Don't think too hard about it. Just go with your gut, Cheeky. They are rare flowers. Well, rare flowers, eh? I bet this is a lot about you and the kind of buddies you hang out with. With rare flowers, you probably have a lot of pals who march to their own drummer, you know what I mean? And nobody has friends like that without being at least a little open-minded, so props to you! It was a leaf bug. It wasn't anything we wanted to really get. Now we need to go and hunt. Wow, you really are going with that, with that there. Let's go and... There we go. Just get these assessed by Blathers so that we know what they are and clear another one. We may find some more things we can sell. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? Assess some fossils, please. Oh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. Just these 5 fossils. There might not even be anything that we can, hand over. Oh, more than one, I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed. Quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I am indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection. But no, I must exercise restraint and return them to you now. Nothing new. Might I help you with anything else? No, I'm fine. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Yay, money. Not gonna say no to money. Money's good. So long. Every little bit of money we get improves our bank balance, which means that we can then get more stuff in our storage. Man, that's going to be something that's very important, getting more stuff in our storage. Did we check that? Yeah, we did. Why did I come in here? I actually wanted to go into the store. This is me being distracted. Me? Distracted? That never happens. Disclaimer, it always happens. Oh, he's examining that tree. And being awesome about it. Alright, let's go and... We're not going to be buying that panel. As much as I'd like to buy that panel, we're not going to. Sell, 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 and sell. Which will get us 17k. Just not the right nook. The game is about being distracted. Doesn't that make you a winner? Hey! More money! I'm not gonna say no to even more money. Also not gonna say no to more Nook miles. Cool. You have more than enough for the screen now? I do! But I don't have enough for the next house upgrade. Which is actually what I'm aiming for now. I need to get my house improved. I need more storage space. Also, we need to watch Gaston for a bit. Like you got distracted from responding to my comment while you were in the middle of doing it. Yep, that can happen. How much is that? About 550,000. It's relatively expensive. We can check. That we need 548,000. Now we have 200,000. As a note, any like money that I get from villagers leaving my island, if it's a sizable amount, is going to be going into improving the infrastructure of the island rather than getting me house upgrades, like building bridges, building inclines, and things that we're going to need to move about on Hills Farm. Also, Annalise is in her home. We should say hi. It's only really likely to happen with Zucker and maybe Chief. Oh. Don't mind me. She's exercising. Look at her go. Just trying to keep fit. It's very important to exercise. We need more inclines. We need more inclines. Because there's an upper area too. Hello, Annalisa. Haven't spoken to you very much. Afternoon. All I feel like doing today is relaxing at home, Gumdrop. Aww. There's a bug off this Saturday. Are you going to try to catch some bugs too, Sandstar? I'm so excited that I picked up a bunch of new bug field guides to study ahead of the big event. How can I help you, Gumdrop? Oh, did you know we have a visitor at the campsite today? I hope that Hillsfather lives up to all their wildest expectations. Oh, it's going to. Oh yes, we are going to be we're going to be using that a lot in this house design to get pictures. I use it a lot in Flurry's house. Goodbye. It's just nice to check up on the village and, you know, see all the villagers and... Sup, Sandstar? Ever hear a story so creepy that you get a cold chill right down your bones, kidders? One of my favorite reactions is perfect for that. Watch. So alright, speaking of bones, did you know we settled on top of an ancient burial ground? That's right. There's dinosaur bones all over the place if you know where to look, which means... Dino ghosts. Off Chief goes! I learned the cold chill reaction. Brr. Yay! Thank you. Oh, you've got a cola. It's like, well, I'm off to go and drink this and be cool. A nice, refreshing glass of Nuka-Cola. Lovely. And off she goes. Off on an adventure. Such an adventure. She's got a can of Nuka-Cola. And it is very tasty. Ooh, that's another bug there, Chief. Did you see that bug? It's over here. There are two bugs here, Chief. There he goes! Chief? Oh, he's examining it! He's like, look at that bug. I don't want to catch this one, I just want to go look at it. Oh, look at that. Just going, oh. Oh, that's nice. I need to get a picture. Oh, hang on. There we go, look at that picture. That's a better picture. Yeah, that's one of those bugs, alright. And there's Gaston in the background just going, Monshu, I'm just gonna... And now he's gonna go catch it! Right, it's definitely a bug. I will now catch it. Gonna catch it. Darn it. You really should have been examining that a bit more. It looked like Chief had Gaston in his net. That would have been really, really interesting. But no. Made it back in time for the photo op of sports. Oh, she's got sticks. And you have a can. The net must have been bugged. I see what you did there. Good pun. Hey, did you manage to get that bug, kidders?
Don't talk to me about it, Harumph.
You missed, didn't you?
I said don't talk to me about it. I'm going over here now. Not to sulk.
He's totally gonna sulk, kidders. Oh! Just found a tree. Just found a tree! It's a good place to sit. No, it's nothing like Nuka-Cola. I needed to catch my breath and just kind of flopped here. You know, watching the sky is really calming. You know what we don't have on this island yet? We don't have... Yeah, Pashmina's lovely. It's a shame she's not going to stay here, but she is lovely. I do like her. She's one of my starter ones. So is Cousteau. And off she goes like, yeah, I'm not going to react to that emote. I'm just leaving. Pashmina, the euchre of Hillsfar. No, there actually isn't a euchre. We have Marimba! Shari! Look at her end. She's like, nope, I'm done. Now I'm going to exercise in front of it. Look at me, Marimba. I can exercise. She's good at exercising. Look at her go. You're in your house. You're in your house. Gaston's over there. Play him off, wee monkey. I mean, she is shorter than we are. This just makes me sad. I don't even have the right emote to convey how sad I am. I mean, that might be the best emote. No, we just get laughing. Hello, Snecking. He's in boxes and he's going away for a while. I'm not gonna slack in my new home. Let's see. 1,000 crunches, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats. That should be a good warm-up. Oh, you. But it's for the best. It's for the best. Oh, he's so happy. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna sweep that bit of floor. And this bit of floor over here, I'm gonna sweep this. It's all exercise, this. Is Cousteau leaving? For now. He's going to come back, though. As soon as Dusty and I gotta sweep it. Yep. He's gotta sweep the ceiling. Up he goes. He's going on a swoller day so we can rebuild his house. That is exactly what we're doing. It's a swoller day. Definitely a swoller day. Trying to think about what we can do in here right now. What do we have? Not a whole lot is the answer. You got a football. We have a tin. Ah! Clearly we need a tin bucket somewhere. Oh, I accidentally left the house. I'm good at this, aren't I? Yeah, our current villagers are that. I'm going to be updating that after the stream because that is not accurate anymore. Bella is going to have to be on the list and Cousteau is going to be off the list. Well, off that list. We need to work on this room. This room needs more stuff. I know what it needs. It's okay, I've got a plan. Boxes. There we go. Boxes. This is... See, no, look, okay. People, we actually have something. There. We have a toaster. See? It's a kitchen. We have a toaster. And we have this. See? There. Hang on, we can move these over to here. Ooh, hang on. Have a plan. See, we put that there. The best kitchen. That there. Put these here. That there. And What else can we put down? That is a great idea, HK Trading. What about the waste barrel? Said nobody ever. I think Cirrus is not having a good day. We have the kettle. The barrel was an integral part of the room. It's okay. We can re-add the barrel. You all desperately want the barrel back. Here we go. Barrel is back. Barrel is back. Yep. It's an oil barrel. Yep. It's an oil barrel. We need in here a lamp. Perfect. I don't know about you folks. This room is perfect. It's coming along leaps and bounds. Yeah. 15 out of 10. Great room. Okay, we actually need like some sort of kitchen counter. That's what we really need. What's this button? Push. It's the highlight my message button. Completely safe. I mean, it is. Totally safe. Best room. Without a doubt. See? We can sit here. And we can eat birthday cake. Not really. Let's just get a good picture. Yay! Is Kiko forever alone in the game? What do you mean by forever alone? We have all our friends on the island. Shake on the barrel and watch the room explode. Sadstar's like, why? One more thing we need to do before we go. Is your town only 18 old, or is it one of the multiple towns? This town is only, like, X days old. So long. I feel that I'm missing something. The music is disconcerting. Well, you need to check out my tweets to figure that out. One more thing we need to do. And that is get some sleep. And dream. Welcome, welcome. The binary fields are teeming with beautiful dreams. How may I be of assistance? I want about the dream I shared. I have a dream of Hillsfar filed under the dream address DA-3089-7035-1924. Update the dream. As a precaution, I must confirm your wish to update the dream of Hillsfar. Are you certain? The music is the music that plays in Flurry's house. That plays in that room. Yes, let's update. Splendid. I shall now connect to the internet and the Library of Dreams. Close your eyes. Picture what you love most about Hillsfire. Relax, relax. There, the dream update is now complete. Each byte feels renewed and refreshed. Well done. Your dream of Hillsfire is still filed under the dream address DA-3089-7035-1924. May the dream of Hillsfire host many happy visitors. May I be of assistance to you in any other way? Luna sees the kitchen and just blocks it off. No! I want to wake up. I see. Please come again. You're welcome at any time. No one needs to see this. Oh, but they do! I mean, eventually we'll get another room, and that's going to be our dedicated toilet. It's going to be a fine room! And so, folks, we have reached the end of the stream. And I hope that you have enjoyed it. We have done many things today. We had a brief visitation from Kikoskia after we totally failed to get the clams we needed. We discovered a little quirk of having the gates open and trying to move people in. You got here too late. I'm sorry. We do start at 2 PM BST, and it is for about 2 hours, but the VOD will be up in a couple of days. And we also managed to earn some money. We have 200,000 now, which is an awesome amount of money. We need more money, but we're well on our way to getting that money. Also, there's Flurry. And Tangy. That is Tangy just going, just see that picture. You know that picture of Flurry? That is just Flurry in a nutshell, being cute and adorable. That is Tangy, being Tangy. Tangy is Tangy. Is Tangy is Tangy. Forever Tangy. But there are a couple more things I need to mention before we conclude the stream, starting off with the fact that I do have a serialized novel on my website, and see you later, Cirrus, that I am still working on. You can catch it if you go to, well, another time is done. Thank you, Kikoskia, alas. Okay. Soon we may have a picture of Bella and Cousteau being Bella and Cousteau. Indeed. There is my serialized story that I am working on that you can check out at the following link. Right there. And then there is my Discord, where you can talk about all manner of things. You can talk about my writing, you can talk about my streams, my Let's Plays, and we have a thriving community there, and I'm often there as well. And, there are rocks, lots of rock emotes, and it's where we talk about all kinds of things like future Twitch emotes, and upcoming LPs, and the current things, and there's so much going on there all the time. And then, thank you Demon Dragon, there is my Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. I really do rely on the people who pledge to me on Patreon to make what I do possible. I do make a lot of content, takes a lot of time. And, though nothing is hidden behind paywalls, as when I started all those years ago, everything that I made was free for everybody to look at, so, that's how I intend to keep it. You do not only get my deep and sincere gratitude for making what I do possible, you also get a different colored name on Discord, just to show that you do pledge to me. Then there is my YouTube channel. Did you know that I have a YouTube channel? I know! Nearly 13 years, 7,000 plus videos, nearly 300 playlists, and just so much stuff there, so much of my life there. So long in the tooth in YouTube. It's been a long time. A long, long time. And finally, there is my... Also, that is where my... forsooth, YouTube! I know! Also, that is where the VODs from Twitch go. So if you want to check them out, you can there. Also, there is my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when streams start, when videos go up, and just a couple of tweets about other random things, and maybe one or two about Animal Crossing. I mean... just a couple, you know, 1 or 2, or 5, or 50, you know, just a few. There's Kiko's Twitch channel, which you are already. Exactly! You don't need a link to Twitch. It's already known to you because you're here. And finally, I need to thank all of you because you make what I do possible. You really, really do. I wouldn't have all the subscribers I do on YouTube without you. I wouldn't be a partner on Twitch without you. Really. You make everything I do awesome, and please, just enjoy what I make. That's what it's there for, to be enjoyed, and if you enjoy it, that's all that matters to me. And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next Animal Crossing stream will be on Saturday, where we will say hello to Cousteau again, because we'll be inviting Cousteau to the campsite, so that he can see how the construction work is going, and, you know, check out all the people that live that he has on the island that he hasn't seen before, like Bella. And the next other stream will be tomorrow, which will be the Death Road to Canada stream, and considering that is mid-run, that's going to be a very interesting one. And of course there will be the VODs going up in between, and YouTube videos as normal, so I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Rest, Sandstar. For tomorrow, you'll still be asleep. But then the next day, meeting Cousteau once more. Later.